What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today I just went over and saw The Fall Guy 2024 from David Leitch, starring Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt, Winston Duke was in there, Hannah Waddingham's great. If you don't know Hannah Waddingham, she's from Ted Lasso. She's also got a fantastic singing voice. Stephanie Hsu was also in there for a brief moment. If you don't know her, she was from Everything Everywhere All at Once, winning a bunch of Oscars last year. I don't know if she didn't win, but she should have won Best Supporting Actress over Jamie Lee Curtis. I said it. But we're talking The Fall Guy today, and Fall Guy was awesome, right? And I expected it to be good, and I expected it to be about a 3-star for me, but I actually really liked it. And this is actually, you know, if you guys have been paying attention, if you watched a bunch of my movie reviews, this is my type of movie, right? It's action, it's fun, it's comedy, but it's got a nice little love story seeped through the entire thing. So if you know your boy Big Cam, I'm a sucker for a love story, so of course I was in, baby. So they sunk their claws in me and I was along for this ride. Aaron Taylor Johnson was in there too. And I just thought it was so meta that this movie was about, you know, stunts and shit, and how crazy some of these stunts were. And, you know, Ryan Gosling did a few himself, but, you know, there's one that breaks a world record in a cannon roll with the cars. And it's just so funny that, like, the guy in the movie that straps him in is the stunt guy that actually goes and does the stunt and then pulls him, right? So then the real stunt guy goes and does the stunt, but it makes us think that it's Ryan Gosling, and then he pulls Ryan Gosling out of the wreck of the car that he just totaled, right? Like, so it makes no sense, but it does, because this is what Hollywood really is. And it's so funny that, like, there's a ton of people that saw this movie and probably just went, oh, Ryan Gosling did all of his own stunts, wow, that's so cool. Not the case, you know. Like, he probably did a few, but there was a whole team of stunt guys, and there's been a whole team of stunt guys on every movie ever that has stunts in it, you know, like. And they've never gotten credit for shit, you know, like, who's a stuntman that anyone knows the name of? Nobody, right? Like, you don't know any stuntmen except for what? Evel Knievel, and he's not really a movie type of stunt guy. I mean, you're starting to know more and more, but it's because they were stunt guys, and then they got moved to directing, like a Sam Hargrave, like a Chad Stahelski, like a David Leitch. You know, and they all started out, like David Leitch, I'm pretty sure, started out as Brad Pitt's stunt guy for Fight Club. You know, I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but I'm pretty sure that information's good. Fact check me below if I'm wrong. But I just love that we get it. We're getting a movie like this in 2024, and I'm clearly making a run for that new stunt Oscar for next year. And I'm into it, you know, like, the chemistry that just oozes out of this relationship between Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, and she is just enchantingly lovable this whole movie. Like, I love Emily Blunt, but this movie made me, like, fall in love with her, right? And you saw her through I guess Colt's eyes, which was Ryan Gosling's character's name, and Ryan Gosling, of course, is falling for her and been in love with her since the start of the movie. And, you know, there was a couple of things that I just expected this movie to, you know, obviously needed to tell a story while also having stunts going on, and also, you know, telling the story of Metal Storm, which is the movie she's making that he's a stunt guy for, you know what I mean? Like, he's not a stunt guy for The Fall Guy. He's the Fall Guy for a movie. Like, so it's multiple layers in this movie, you know? And if you're too dumb, you might not be able to grasp it or understand it. But I think it's easily enough understandable, and it's just a solid little love story. Overall, I gave it 4 stars, 4 out of 5 stars, and I can't wait to watch this again at home and enjoy it. Maybe curl up, cuddle on the couch with somebody, you know what I mean? And have a nice little evening, you know, a little rom-com-y laugh, you know what I mean? Like, I love this type of vibe of movie, and I enjoyed it. It was just a rainy day here in Boston, so wasn't doing much, so I ran over, saw a quick, you know, 1 o'clock movie, you know, got out of there home by 4, making a review, so I'm happy. But comment below if you've seen The Fall Guy. If you want to see The Fall Guy, I can't recommend it enough. Go check it out. I don't think this is doing very well in theaters, because right now there's just been a ton of stuff out Dune was out previous. Last week was Star Wars, so there was people going to the theaters to see that. Monkey Man, right? There's been a ton of movies out recently before this. And then this same week, there's going to be the new Kingdoms of the Planet of the Apes movie. And there was some other stuff in Challengers is in there, right? So there's just some other things that people could be going to see. And genuinely, I think this will do crazy streaming numbers. Once this movie gets to streaming, I think this movie will do crazy numbers. It's just a shame that, like, there's more and more people these days that are like, oh, that movie looks really good. I'll wait for it to come to streaming. And they're just willing to be patient and willing to wait the 45 days or 90 days or whatever it is after the movie comes out. Me, I'm like itching, you know? I'm like, man, let's go see that in the theater. And if I wanted to see it in the theater, you know, I'm almost immediately, as soon as it comes to digital, I'm renting it for $5 or whatever. Or purchasing it as soon as I possibly can so I can watch it again or watch it for the first time if I didn't get to see it in theaters. But this one, I can't wait to watch it for a second time at home, but I think it will do, maybe if it came directly to streaming, it would have done some crazy numbers and would have been more of a hit, you know, like globally. But I still think this is a hit, just not going to really you know, I don't think it's going to show it in the box office, but I think the Rotten Tomatoes score is pretty good, so go check this one out for yourselves, and comment below what do you think of the Fall Guy and Ryan Gosling in general, and Emily Blunt. Ryan Gosling's humor does it for me. He just cracks me up. I kind of want to go watch The Nice Guys now because I love that movie so much, and he's hilarious in that. But, drop some movie recommendations down below. I'm Big Cam. Thank you guys for watching today. Stay tuned for more movie reviews. Comically Boston's X-Men 97's breakdowns coming after that show. So stay tuned, and I will see you beautiful people in the next episode. Peace.